What's up, icons? Cameron Fous here with Life of an Iconic Entrepreneur, episode 2. This month was an absolute shit show. You're gonna see a lot of crazy things happen. One, my Instagram was deleted that you may or may not already know because you watched my other video. I also got robbed and almost kidnapped here in Cape Town. So that was fucked up. I didn't know what was gonna happen. But if you wanna hear more about this, stay tuned for the rest of the episode. And also, was I able to make 50K this month? That's the question. What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the Iconic Entrepreneur out here in Cape Town, South Africa, where we can never get some peace and quiet at our house. But it is Sunday and we got some work to do. You know, typically back in the day, Sunday used to be fun day for me at one point in my life, where I would go to Firehouse in San Diego, get drunk, 7 p.m. I would need some cocaine to continue the night, but that is no longer my life. Right now we're getting ready to shoot Make Monday Great Again. Norbert's over here on the gimbal. We're about to talk about documenting versus creating. Let go. So the new podcast we're working on is called Make Monday Great Again. Not to be associated in any way, shape, or form with Donald Trump. I'm not politically opinionated. I don't really care. I just go with the flow with whatever is going on. It's just basically about, you know, business, life, bliss. How do we mix those things together in a way that Monday can actually be the best day of the week, or at least we don't care about it coming and we actually want Monday to come because we're motivated about what we're actually doing with our career. The majority of our lives is work, so you should definitely make Monday great again, and that's what it's all about. We're obviously talking about documenting versus creating, something that definitely changed my life. So Norbert's over here on the gimbal. I'm gonna sit right here, and this is just, you know, this is Sunday. You ready to shoot a video, bro?
Make Monday great again, bro.
Yo! So currently I'm reviewing this episode, actually, of the vlog. We're using an app called frame.io. It's kind of a cool app. We just started using it recently. We used this when I was working with Playboy on the show Finer Things. That never aired. But it's a great collaboration tool, especially since Norbert's in Budapest right now and I'm here, and it's not easy for us to communicate back and forth and figure it out. So all it is just a nice little comment tool where I can watch the video, and then there's a comment section with the time code where I can make notes. You can see all the little dots here. If you're a YouTuber and you work with an editor remotely, it's a cool little app. I think it's like 25 bucks a month. So I gotta get back to remotely telling Norbert what to edit out of this vlog. So I don't have a MacBook or an iPhone, and Norbert's in Budapest. Trying to get both of those replaced right now because there's nowhere here in fucking Africa that will do it with AppleCare. Now they're giving us a bunch of problems. Norbert's been gone for like almost 10 days and we still don't have an iPhone. So I gotta call these fucking idiots.
Your call may be recorded for quality assurance. What's going on with the iPhone?
I lost it.
This phone is lost?
It's gone. It's lost. It's nowhere to be found. It's non-existent. It might be in the ocean. I have no idea where it is.
Okay, so you want to order a new phone?
Oh boy.
It's just the...
Oh, we got music, man.
Oh, wow.
If you turn in the old phone.
He asked me over the phone, he's like, oh, where do you want the phone shipped? I was like, well, I'm in Hungary. He's like, oh yeah, no problem. Let me set you up an appointment with an authorized retailer. That's what we did. And now you're saying...
Is incur. In more time, I'm going to reconsult to another group.
I can walk across the street and I could just buy a phone right now.
All right, so just buy a phone there, the 256 XS Max, and then I'll get AppleCare. Just put a glass cover on the screen. All right, so I'm booking you a flight tomorrow, Friday, 8 p.m.
Sure.
Do you need special assistance? Are you blind with a guide dog or deaf?
Yes.
I'm gonna order you a fucking wheelchair so that they show up and you... I think the vlog edits, or at least my notes on Frame.io, are pretty much done. There is one little piece in the intro. It's part of the hook in the beginning. I never sent it to you, but then I realized I didn't say it in that clip that I sent, so if we can somehow...
Send me the video and we can just chuck it in there.
Word. Yeah, other than that, we're good to go. I think, for the most part.
Oh, deal.
All right, I gotta fill out some Facebook ads.
Feels weird to be back, honestly.
Back in the game. All right, guys. Interesting video that we're about to shoot right now. We're setting up to shoot. I guess it's a Make Monday Great Again video, but maybe not. You've probably already seen it by now. I believe it's already gonna be out. If it is already out, we'll like update like what the progress has been since then. But for those of you who don't know, I got my Instagram deleted, like 8 years of work, hundreds of $1,000s invested into the content and just building my brand on Instagram. So pretty crazy to just have it taken down abruptly in a single day out of nowhere. And if you haven't watched that video yet, there will be a link below to give more details about what happened, about kind of the cry for help I'm about to do in this video right now. So for a while I was trying to get it back through some people I knew that worked at Facebook and Instagram, and there wasn't any progress being made. So I had to come up with some sort of plan, like how am I gonna just fucking rebuild my Instagram from scratch after doing this for 8 years, just to get to the point where I was before. Like, Instagram is tough. And so I was trying to figure out how I can turn this negative into a positive, but at the same time while helping me build my brand back up, as this is my business. It's not just like a toy that just disappeared. It's my fucking business that was just poof, gone in a day. A lot of money, time invested in that, and also future revenue that I relied on to support not only me, but also Norbert, full-time employee, plus 3 other full-time employees and like 6 other people who are subcontracted that all relied on my Instagram because that's a huge part of my business. So what we're experimenting with right now is kind of a giveaway.
Quiet on set? Good.
Quiet on the set. You guys, Josh, Mikey, Tim, Greg, Steven.
Never ask for favors, so just, do it. Make him feel better.
Do it.
Look at his eyes, he's almost crying.
Please. It's a troublesome video. I'm going off course from what my structure is. Great. So here's the deal, guys. I am desperately asking for your help. I need my Instagram back.
I'm really desperate.
Yeah, it's like, that's a little too much. I want my Instagram back. And last but not least, I need you to push that share button on your Instagram. So, I've been working on the thumbnails. Thumbnails are like the biggest science of YouTube because you don't know if they work, but you gotta make them clickable. So I'm just testing out some new things. It's something that I've been researching mostly about on YouTube, is just how do you get people to click on something, because you have to have your click-through rates, and if you want to get shown up in the algorithm, YouTube will give you a chance. So they start showing your stuff. But if nobody clicks your stuff, then YouTube pulls it out and says, your thumbnail sucked, nobody clicked on it. So it's super important, and tomorrow we're posting the contest scholarship giveaway for $10,000 for Instagram, and we're posting on YouTube. So I made a YouTube or an Instagram thumbnail. I got my YouTube thumbnail. I have no idea if any of this is gonna work. I'm a little nervous, but it's gonna be interesting, and we'll find out. And then I just did the thumbnail for the first month of the Iconic Entrepreneur, but after all this shit with my Instagram, my MacBook was gone for 2 weeks, I got robbed, and my phone was gone. I didn't have anything, so everything kind of got put on hold for a little bit. I think that's a good thumbnail. Did you guys click on it? Let me know in the comments if you were like, ooh, I like that thumbnail, I'm gonna click on that thing, because then maybe I'll make more like this one, because I need to know the data. Ooh. Ooh. All right, Norbs, are you working your magic here? Animate the video. So we're getting ready to post the first post of my new Instagram talking about the $10,000 giveaway. Norbert, are you gonna enter to win?
I don't think I'm allowed.
No, you're not. Oh man, but this is gonna be interesting. Shit, no idea what's gonna happen.
You're getting a bunch of new babes sliding into their DMs.
Oh, I mean, it's not the point of this, but
What else would happen?
I wouldn't complain, I guess. You said I could take the memory card, and that happened. So now we gotta turn the camera off. The new Iconic Creators course coming out soon. Go buy it. Giving away $10,000 to one lucky person because I want to dramatically change the course of somebody's life. But this all started because something. This is going to be interesting to see if this works. The premiere starts at 7:30 p.m., which is 12:30 p.m. New York time. I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I'll show you my Instagram right now. There isn't a single post. There's 11 followers from people who somehow found out, like Norbert, that I have an Instagram again. So nobody knows that I have an Instagram again right now. Add a comment and tag a friend, and then share this on your Instagram story to help spread the word. Instructions. You need to have detailed instructions if you're trying to get people to do something, because then they probably won't. Norbert didn't even know that there's a share button to share on your story.
This went over a minute.
What? It's gotta be 60 seconds. Just put it to 60 seconds. Share this on your Instagram story to help spread the word. Boom. I just hate when things end abruptly. Done.
And I missed my haircut appointment. And he's gonna hate me. He hates both of us.
Sorry, Mario. We'll give you a shout out. Eastside Cartel in Cape Town. Best place to get a haircut if you want a haircut. Going down, guys. The Instagram post is going live. But is it going to work? That's the question. They have no idea. But I think I'm ready to post my first Instagram post on the new account. Go like and share this if you haven't seen it. Sharing.
Just carrying.
Janine's going to share it first. She just said so.
I have to think about that.
10 grand?
You might win. You never know.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's like cheating because I know you. So that would be like biased if you picked me as a winner.
All right. So, right now I'm about to meet with Robert, who is currently in Miami. I'm obviously in South Africa, but we're gonna meet about potentially bringing our Facebook advertisements, YouTube, Instagram advertisements, all in-house. Right now, Aman is running our ads right now. If you saw the episode of The Profile with Aman, super cool dude, 18-year-old, fucking crushing it. And we definitely learned a lot of cool things from him about advertising. Very expensive to have an agency run your advertisements. In addition, nobody knows your brand and your customers like you do, okay? So sometimes it's hard to relay those messages and you're going back and forth. I think it's just time that we bring everything in-house. I'm not gonna say I'm a Facebook ads expert by any means right now. You know, that's what we're working towards next, because I do think that's where you can really, you know, scale your company up. But we've never had a whole lot of success with ads in my 14 years as an entrepreneur. You know, all we have done is just focused on making great content and building our personal brand organically. And that has allowed us to make $50,000, upwards of $150,000 per month consistently for a very long time. So that's what our focus is on. But we do want to accelerate things, be able to crush it with ads as well. And that's going to be, you know, something that's going to be happening more and more further as we get into the later part of 2019. But as of usual, all we want to focus on is making great content for you guys, the viewers, and providing as much value as possible. So I think Robert's almost ready, so it's time to have a meeting. What's going on, man?
Not much.
Just living?
It's lit.
Yeah. Did you get your coffee? It's basically just a landing page, but we just make unique content for each one we do. Uber Eats break. So it is part 2. I'm about to meet with Robert and Mike now. We're coming up with a game plan to more so kind of segregate the channels, because we have the YouTube for Cameron Fous, which is what I want to focus it on being about entrepreneurship. And then we have the Iconic Traders YouTube channel. And I think it's important that you segment your channels, otherwise people are gonna come and watch your videos. Some people might be there for trading, some people might be there for entrepreneurship. And if you confuse people like that with too broad of a range, you want your viewership, your average retention time of people watching your videos over 50% if you want to start gaining any traction. So if I continue down this path of doing entrepreneur brand traders, some people that are interested in trading videos might watch a little bit of the entrepreneurship one. People that are interested in the trading stuff might just watch a little bit of the entrepreneurship one, which ruins my engagement overall. So I think what we're gonna do is post some of our Iconic Traders podcasts on the main channel, my personal channel, because a lot of those people are trading, gain some traction with that while simultaneously promoting, hey, we got our new exclusive trading channel. You guys should go check that out. So I think that's what our game plan is now. So I'm gonna meet with Robert and Mike and kind of figure out what our actual attack is gonna be here. Big
There we go.
Yo,
What is up, squad?
man. The lighting changed drastically in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely it's sunset right now. 8 o'clock sunset. Up in her. Mainly wanted to talk about kind of what the game plan is for trying to build up some momentum and hype around the new trading channel, or not the new trading channel, but our trading channel, to try to get some people over there. So what I was basically thinking, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, is start posting. I'm going to repost all the other podcasts from the old channel on the main channel. We'll use your affiliate link so that you get commish on any sales that are driven through there on the big channel. The other one's at like 17,000 views so far, so it's doing pretty well. So I want to post all those, and then while simultaneously posting those, start talking about and linking people to the new channel.
Juice is here. All right, guys, somebody's texting me, but it is, Jesus Christ, fuck is texting me. Hold on. All right, guys, so it is story time. I'm sure you're curious about what happened when I got robbed and potentially almost kidnapped. I honestly don't know what the intentions of these guys were. And it's been interesting, you know, I've been traveling for 2 years and I've heard so many stories about places being dangerous. You know, South Africa, it's dangerous. Medellin, Colombia, it's dangerous. I spent a lot of time in both of these places. I've been here for 3 months. I was here 4 months last year. I heard about people getting stabbed, heard about people getting shot, dying. But nothing has ever happened to me. So I've always been like a little naive about that kind of stuff, thinking like, just be mindful, you know, nothing's gonna ever happen to you. So finally, my time was up, and I'm surprised nothing has happened. Nothing has not happened in the last 2 years of traveling. So it's kind of interesting. I was out on Saturday night. I had some friends in town from San Diego, and we went out. So it's like 2:30 in the morning. I take like one last shot of tequila at the bar, and I'm just like, I'm fucked up. Like, I want to go home. So I just ghosted. I didn't say goodbye to anybody, and I just start walking out to the street, ordering my Uber, like, I'm going home, like, whatever. Green juice, cool beans, muchas gracias. And so I order an Uber, and I'm walking up towards the street, and there's 2 streets downtown which are kind of notorious for being dangerous in Cape Town, and it's Loop Street and what's the other one? Long Street. Long Street. They're both fucking shitholes. I hate both of them. But if you go to Cape Town and you're like a digital nomad, a lot of people will go stay on Long Street because there's a bunch of hostels and shit down there. But there's, you know, bars in between that are kind of nice, like on Bree Street or something. It's like where this stupid bar called Arcade is, and then there's this new place called SoCal, which is actually kind of cool. But I digress. So I order an Uber, I'm walking up, and then next thing you know, I'm drunk, and I realize I'm on Loop Street at like 2:30 in the morning, and there's not a single person on the street. I'm just by myself, and I'm just like, fuck, this is like sketch. Like, what's going on here? And then out of the blue, some guy comes up, he's a black guy, and he starts like trying to shoot the shit with me, like, yo, bro, like trying to be all buddy-buddy. We like bro shake, and I'm just like, all right, fuck this guy, like get the fuck out of my face, like what are you doing? But I'm like being like chill with him at the same time, so I just like turn around and start walking away, because I'm like, all right, I need to get away from this guy. And I had already ordered my Uber, and so this guy is still following me. I turn around and start walking away, and he starts following me and starts still kind of like hassling me. And so I get a notification on my phone, so I pull out my phone, I'm like, your Uber is arriving. I don't even look at like the license plate or anything to see like confirm what car is my Uber, because this guy is like following me, and I'm like fucking sketched out. But a car pulls up, so I'm like, all right, sweet, my Uber's here. Thankfully, I'm getting away from this guy. And so I go up to the door, and I'm like trying to open it, and it's locked. And so I'm like, yo, dude, like, is this car for Cameron? And he's just like looking at me like, I don't even know what's going on, but this guy's like coming up from behind me. And so he unlocks the door. I open it to like get inside of this car that I think is my Uber. And the guy from behind me comes up and like shoves me in the car. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like kind of like freaking out all of a sudden. So I just like adrenaline rush, just like fucking power drive this guy out of my fucking way. But I have my phone in my hand at the same time. And in this scuffle, he rips the phone out of my hand and then like jumps in the car, and I try to fucking kick him in the face, and then he slams the door in my foot, and they just drive off. And then like 10 seconds later, my actual Uber shows up. So first of all, that's like kind of scary, because like what was gonna happen if I got in that car and I didn't like fight my way out of it? Like that's scary. But what's funny is that like that was their getaway car that he was like waiting for his buddy to pull up so he could steal the phone and then drive off. And I just walked up and started trying to get in the getaway car. So the guy that was driving was probably like, what is this guy doing? Trying to get in the getaway car. This is way too easy. So it was like a totally fucked up situation that, I'm just happy that I didn't get stabbed, or I didn't become one of these stories that you hear so many fucking fucked up stories about, people getting stabbed, shot, dying. Just on the street of South Africa, or any place that you hear about bad things happening to people traveling or to tourists. So, while it was a pretty shitty situation, I'm just thankful that I'm all right, and it was only my phone that was lost and not my fucking kidney or liver or something. But anyways, guys, if you're traveling, you do have to be mindful. Shit does happen. I was pretty naive towards it because nothing had ever happened to me, and I'd never even seen any of it. I just heard stories, but I guess, it was my time, and it sucks, but you just gotta be mindful. So that's my story of getting robbed and almost kidnapped in Cape Town. Green juice. What is up, guys? It has been a fucking crazy month, and I am definitely happy it's over. Fucking from being robbed and almost fucking kidnapped to getting my phone stolen. Finally, I got a phone after 2 weeks. My MacBook was broken for 2 weeks. I didn't have one. My fucking Instagram is completely gone. We had a bunch of issues with our fucking business and email delivery, which is all part of the fucking automated process of our business. So just like literally everything was fucking falling apart, and it's just like I don't even fucking know what to think about it, other than I'm ready to get the fuck out of Cape Town, ready for a fucking change of pace. We leave to Bali Sunday morning. I'm just so stoked to fucking zen out, fucking chill, enjoy my nice villa and pool. This month was not fun. I'm not a happy camper right now. It's also Friday night. I'm sick. I'm like drinking whatever the hell this shit is, and Norbert's at Ultra seeing the chain smokers. My fucking Instagram's gone, and that was like such a major part of our business, and so I have to do stuff to try to repair that. But it's just like I put 8 years of work into building my brand on Instagram, and it's just fucking gone in a day. And like to try to find the motivation to want to just start over is not easy. Like, I don't want to fucking start over. Like, I just traveled the world for 2 years and spent so much fucking time and effort into creating all the content, so much money, so much thought into the creative process, so much work. Instagram's a lot of fucking work. It's not just like, oh, let's take some photos or let's shoot a video. It's all day, every day thing. Like, I just can't believe it. I'm fucking mind blown. And we're trying to do this viral video thing. It's not going as well as I planned. I'll do a screen recording so you guys can actually see what's actually going on here. For it only being viewed 5,700 times so far, we have like almost over 50% conversion for how many people are actually viewing it. And a lot of people have shared it. Actually, 757 people have shared it so far. 1,000 bookmarks, 1.3K comments. So overall, it's actually, I appreciate everyone's support who has shared this so much. And so I decided today that I was going to do this grid thing, because before my Instagram just looked super bland. If somebody came to my Instagram page, it was this one video, and who the fuck is this guy? What is this thing even about? So I did this grid thing. That's what I did all day today. I apologize to everyone who I just bombarded with this fucking feed. I think I lost about 30 followers in the process of doing that. But I think a big part of Instagram is when somebody comes to your page, what is the first thing they see? Is it aesthetically pleasing? Is it like, this is fucking visual porn? I'm semi-intrigued. So I thought this grid thing was one, aesthetically pleasing, and also told a story that leads into this video at the bottom. So I have no idea. We got a long ways to go to get to 83K. I'm not super excited about it. So I would definitely appreciate you guys who are watching this. If you could share that video, it would mean the world to me. I haven't asked anybody really to share it other than people just like who just kind of stumbled across this or who have shared to their friends. But I have some other friends that are bigger on Instagram, and I hate asking people for favors. Like, it's just not something I like to do. Like, I feel bad, and I don't like to interrupt people's lives and just like ask them to do something that would maybe be semi out of the ordinary. I don't even like asking people to pick me up from the airport. I would just rather fucking order an Uber. Like, I don't know. I'm not good at asking for favors. I like to try to do things on my own a lot of times, and I think that's also crippled me in some situations. But overall, all things considered, it's actually been, yes, I do use Tinder, as you saw there, an okay month. It's actually not that great. We're just on the cusp of breaking, we did 52K for the first 4 weeks of February. It's also a short month, but that's the goal of this blueprint, is to hit 50K a month. But I don't know. I'm really disappointed with everything that happened. I don't really know what to think about it. I need a change of pace. I need to get the fuck out of here. And I'm just so ready to zen out in Bali at my nice pool. And while shit, I just wanted to be transparent with you guys. Like, the shit that you have to go through as an entrepreneur. Like, a lot of people might think, like, looking at my old Instagram or my YouTube, and just influencers in general, their lives look so fucking great. And I feel like a lot of influencers and people who I talk to on big in social media really aren't nearly as happy as they look. And I think that's something that a lot of people need to realize, is that there's a fucking digital life and a fucking real life, what is really actually going on. And that's kind of what I want to portray in this show, is transparency of fucking actual life, not just to fucking flex like most people do on YouTube and on Instagram, is actually show fucking some real shit. Like, I'm fucking upset. I'm pretty not happy right now. It's like, fuck. And so I just want to be real and as transparent as possible. But I have this tattoo. It says it's gonna be fine. I think with enough time, patience, and acceptance of all situations, how does everything always turn out? Fucking fine. So with that said, guys, that is a wrap for episode 2. If you like this show, if you'd like me to continue doing this, please like, comment, subscribe, share this message with your friends, and I'll catch you in Bali in episode 3. Peace. Thanks for watching.